Good morning. Well, I'm gonna start today off with a little bit of a Sunday morning vlog. Kind of got a little bit of something on my chest. I want to see if I can correlate enough words together to make it make sense. Okay. Yeah, so it's early Sunday morning, and when the kids are home for the weekend, and the groceries get kind of deplenished. So I'm gonna go grab a few things here to get breakfast going here in just a bit. But kind of what I wanted to talk about this morning is yesterday I had a bit of a heart-crunching situation. As a lot of you may know, and I'm sure some of you don't, my mother passed in July of 2024 this year. And of course, we've been going through some things after that. I am now the executor of her estate, and of course that comes with a lot of different responsibilities that I am now granted to. Well, yesterday I made a sale of probably the highest of the ticket items coming from the estate. Of course, to help cover the estate. And that's another story. So, it had to be done. Yesterday, I sold my mother's Cadillac. Yeah. And I had been preparing myself for this for quite some while now, because we knew that in the scheme of things, the way things had panned out after her demise, that was one of the things that was going to have to be done to help save the estate. So, as ready for it as I thought I was, and I was to an extent, but you never really get used to, or can you really ever be prepared for the last of anything? That's a question. We made the sale of the automobile to some very close friends and family members, and I know that they're gonna get a lot of enjoyment out of it, and it was a perfect fit for them. Actually, I was glad to see them have it. They're really great people, so There's no harm there. It's just that when I got in that car for the last time and put it in gear to reverse it out of the garage, it was as if it spoke to me, knowing that it was going to be the last. And wow, it's bright out here today. Look at this sun. Maybe I should get turned around a little bit here. It's a lot of sun in my face here. Let's try this. Alright. Yeah. That's a little better, right? So, yeah, I had no idea I was going to have any kind of a issue with it. And I did, not really. Not an issue like what you might be thinking. It was more of a heartfelt situation. Kind of, I don't know, like seeing your best friend walk away for the last time. That's what it felt like. But don't get me wrong, I'm so happy for the lovely couple that we sold it to. And I know they're going to get a lot of enjoyment out of it. And I'm wishing them very well with that. But I'm here this morning to pick up eggs. Eggs, possibly milk. I don't know. It's hard to say. I know there's a few things that we're going to be looking over. I don't know, dude. Do people, I've known other people, friends, that have lost their parents, some very early in life, some later, and you always wonder how they deal with it. What's that like? And that's exactly the predicament that I am in. Now, I am one of those people who have now lost their parents. And it's a strange feeling. It's very strange. And though you have your relationships, your family of your own, and we're very close. You've seen my family, the 6 kids, me and the wife. We're a close-knit group. So I'm not alone in any kind of way in this world. But when both of your parents are gone, and my stepfather's been gone 6 years before my mother, that was a situation in itself also. And now that she's gone, it's like the completion of that cycle. And of course, when these things happen, you start to question your own mortality. Wonder, well, now they're gone. What's next? Who's next? Right? And we all got a stamped signature of our date of departure. And we'll get there in time. There's no need to ever worry about that. But it sure rings in everything very close and emotional to you. My mother would have been very proud to have seen this past election up until its final recourse. Of course, she would have been very proud to see Kamala running for president. That would have been something that she would have never imagined but always wished for. You got to remember, my mother was born in the 40s. So you got to remember that decade and generation of people came forward into this lifetime carrying a lot of the baggage from back then. And of course, they try to dispel a lot of it on their children, and we get to understand it. Sometimes some of us deep dive into it a little bit too much and take on a lot of that. Um, I never did that because this is a different time, and so I'm not going to try to place my mentality in the 40s and coming forward from that because that wasn't my era. Yeah, I was born in the 60s, hard enough, right? So we came with quite a bit of baggage being baby boomers. I mean, you never thought about it, but think about it. We're bringing a lot of what we were set in into this time of age. So, and of course, the new millennials and Gen X and what have you, they're out there experiencing a whole different world than any of us have. So, we got to wish them well with that. So, but anyway, that was just something. I just needed to get that off of my chest. Much love to you, Steph and Jimmy. You guys, life's been good. And we all must go on. I'll see you next time. All right.
A few moments later.
All right. Well, this is something that happens quite often. I'm back out here at it again. Uh, Usually I forgot something or I brought something wrong. This time I brought the wrong product, so I gotta go back. But anyway, same day, same blog. So what it all comes down to is, what's it all about? Why is the world going crazy these days? We've come so far as a people, and I'm talking about all people, okay? We've all come so far to be in this situation that we are today, worried about what's to come next for humanity. Why? Why haven't we figured all of this out by now? Why do we keep on going back to the same old problems? Why hasn't all of this been straightened out? Why are we still so into war and separations and borders and So much scary stuff, or so they tell you. Why are we still here? Why are we still doing this? Shouldn't we be in a different place and time now in human history? Knowing what we know about the past, are we looking to repeat it? Do we really want to go back anywhere? I'm just worried. Why would we ever want to go back? It's like, why would you take one step forward and 3 back? That doesn't make sense. You're not getting anywhere with that one. And no, I'm not gonna talk politics. That's not what we're gonna do here. It's not what it's about. But it's a human thing. Because everything is a human cause. Why are we here? Because of humans. Why are we going through these problems? Because of humans. Why can't we get this right? Because of humans. Individuals. We all come from different states of mind. And that seems to be the biggest issue. We can't seem to settle on one. If we could do that, God, what a world we would have. The utopia that we're wanting. People want that. Yes, there's still a lot of them out there that want their separation and their division because there's something special to this world that I guess the rest of us aren't. So, yeah, we're still dealing with that. It's still out there. Ah! Phone fell. That was a hard reach. So guess what? My phone holder that I use in the car when I'm videoing broke on me yesterday. So that little mishap that just happened, that's my phone sliding and falling all over the place. Look, I'm gonna try this again when I get stopped up here in the parking lot. I'll get right back to you. I'm not trying to edit this at all. I'm not gonna do any editing today. I'm just pretty much gonna push record and post. That's it. That's what you're getting today. So, hold on. I got more for you. Okay, I think I'm in a safe spot here for now. I'm back in the parking lot here at Walmart, getting ready to go back in. Yeah, the kids have got a little bit of a coughing, sneezing situation going on this morning, and with the difference in the age variance between the children, some can take some medicines and some can't take some medicines. So there's a big thing going on with that. So I'm back here now because I got medicines to cover one part of the group, but another part needs to be taken care of, and that's what I'm here for today. So let me get up out of here in just a minute. But where was I? What was I saying? Oh yeah, what's it all about, man? I don't get it. I mean, here we are in 2024, and We're worried about the president that we have now and what his plans are for the future. Well, regardless of what his plans are, that may be a different story compared to what he's actually going to be able to get done. And I know he's got his people all around him, but even them can be stunned and stopped in their tracks if needed. Because one thing I know for sure is whoever's pulling the strings in the background is not willing to sacrifice the whole country for the wants of a few. And that's the way I see it. So I'm not really that worried about him. It's a dog and pony show. That's politics, right? Dog and pony show. That's all it is. Prancing around doing their thing and the feathers are flowing, and yeah, you get what you get. It's the show. It's the circus. It's in town once again. All right, let's go get some medicine. And this time, I don't know. Maybe we're done. Maybe we're not. We'll find out. Okay. I'm back for one more. Look, I was just thinking about this thing, I couldn't just leave you hanging like that, I was on a roll here with something I was thinking. Oh yeah, the whole separation thing and borders and what have you. This is what I'm saying. If you or any others are born here on the planet, okay? Because the earth is mankind's domain. All mankind, all of the domain. That's the way I see it. If you were born here, you can be here, anywhere. No lines. I don't get that. I don't get that. Why do we need these type of why you try to keep people from moving around the planet at will? Either you can survive where you end up, or you can't. And then that's the whole search and find thing. We're all looking for something, right? We're all looking for something in the end. So why should a wall or anything else stop your search, your personal search for happiness, anybody's happiness? That's all it is. How can you deny someone their happiness? You don't want anybody denying you, do you? I doubt it, right? Let me tell you, you can't, and see what happens. Let somebody tell you you can't, and how you gonna feel about that on your own personal search? Kind of weird, though. But that's where we're at as human beings. I guess that's the way we're treating each other now. Hopefully, someday soon, coming up, for the sake of us all, for all humanity, let's get it right. Let's stop the bullshit. Let's just get it right. Everybody wants to be happy. Everybody wants to love their families and be able to take care of them. What's wrong with that? How can you deny that? How can you say you can do that over there, but you can't come over here with that? It's that whole land thing. It's that whole, what do they call it? Colonization type mentality. I guess they want to keep going. So now we're all the colonizers, and we're trying to, keep the outsiders out. keep our little colonies together. So I guess that's where we're at here in 2024. We're now the colonizers. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay. This time, we're done. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care of yourselves. Love yourselves. Love each other. Love the world. Bigger than yourself. Alright, we're out. Breakfast. By the way, I just wanted to say, I'm not a specialist of any kind on any of this that I say. This is just stuff that goes through my head. And I'd be real interested to hear what goes through your head on this subject. So drop a comment down. Let's talk. Alright? I'm done. I'll see you next time, guys. Thanks.